Hello, YouTubers. It's this time of the year, November, that we start making some things for the winter. And I'm going to show you the best recipe, which is the most simple one, but it's extremely tasty and very, very healthy pickles. This is my my recipe is for my friends in US. So Yankees, please try this. And of course, I'm kidding. It's for everyone. I would really appreciate if you try this recipe, and then if you like it, just comment in the section below. So let's start. What you see now, that's the end result. That's how it looks like when it's finished and ready. Now it's something that it's just ready, and I can put in jar and then keep it for the next months. But I haven't done yet because, as I said, I just made it. But again, it's really amazing. So yeah, I like to taste it. Like every time I mix it, I just taste it, and I can tell you it's just amazing. And maybe because I like vinegar. Anyway, let's go to the components and the recipe. So what I do, I use basically these components. So this is broccoli. Then we have a red peppers, carrots, green tomatoes. These are left from my own garden, and it's something that it's not going to get red. It's very cold now, everything's gone, and what you have like leftovers like this, it's the best use of them. So what else? Yeah, you have some cauliflower and cabbage. This is salt, this is vinegar, this is oil and sugar. Of course, some aspirins. So let me explain. I'll put everything in the section below, like the exact recipe. So don't worry about that. But pretty much what you want to do is you want to. It's not perfect. You need to cut depending on what you like. That's what I like. This is very healthy. People may not people don't always use broccoli, for example, but I like it, and it's very healthy. So if you like this more, you can put more. For example, my wife likes this, so you can put more of that. So it's up to you how much to put, but you need to make like total of 3 kilograms. So here is how it looks like, because I already cut everything, and you can see this is about 3 kilograms. And another thing that people usually do, I also like, they put just a little bit of garlic, and maybe pepper, this little black pepper. But I like garlic, but my stomach doesn't, so I skip the garlic and the pepper. So you have like 300 grams of sugar. You have 300 grams of milligrams of vinegar. Then like 250 milligrams of oil, like 120 gram of salt. And then for the 3 kilograms, you need like 9 aspirins, and you just made like push them to smash them and make them to be like powder. So let me show you how I cut the vegetables, and then I'll put all the ingredients and I'll show you. It's very simple. Again, the only thing is that when you mix everything in here and put all the ingredients, including the salt, the sugar, vinegar, and all that, you need to kind of like mix it like this. I'll show you when I put when I put everything. Like for 3 or 4 days, maybe you need to keep it in house, like in the room, and like every couple 3 hours, you have to mix it, and then after 3 days, it's doing its things to like do some kind of fermentation and creates this very healthy bacteria, which is great for the gut health and everything. So, as I said, it's I can tell you for sure there are many recipes for pickles, but this one is called, I call it simple. That's just the name, because you can cut everything and put it all together like in 15 minutes, and then the only kind of cons is that you have to mix it every couple 3 hours for 3 days. But I can assure you that it's really fun and enjoyable, because every time I mix it, I taste it, and it's just an amazing. It's like a simple ritual for me. So I don't complain that I have to mix it for 3 days. So let me give the camera to my assistant here, and I'll show you a very simple way how I just cut everything. I'm going to move this away and take these things out. So what you do is simply the size should be don't make it too small, because when you're mixing this for 3 days, everything gets apart and gets smaller. And it's, I mean, this bucket here, just turn the camera, this all this kind of this quantity will go like in half. So make it bigger, like this, maybe like that, or you can just cut those like this. Maybe just cut it one time and then just do this. That's about the size you want. For tomatoes, kind of the same thing. I just cut this in like 4 parts. This out to okay, so that's the size you want, and I'll quickly do everything. Okay, so that's it. Everything will get smaller when you start mixing for as I said, 3 days, so this is pretty big, but it'll fall apart, so it's fine. And the broccoli, just like that. You can cut everything maybe easier. That's the perfect size. This thing also can be used. It's eatable. And finally, what I do here is I do like that and like that. I'm doing all this so that you can see, like I said, you can see the size that you need. It shouldn't be too small, but of course not too big. Okay, so this will go in here with everything else. And because I have an extra one, I made a couple doses, so I'm going to put this in here so it's kind of equal. And I'll put this aside. And I'm going to simply add all the other components. What I do for the other components, before I put them in the mix, I would like to put all together in here. So that the salt and the sugar can melt nicely. Okay. And I'm going to mix it. It doesn't need to be perfect or anything, just want to mix everything so it's easier. And I can put it in here. As I mentioned, you have to keep mixing this from time to time for the next 3 days, so don't worry too much that it's not mixed now. It will be easier and easier when you start doing this, and the vegetables will start they will add their kind of liquid stuff, so everything will become more liquid, and it will have its own, like you know, like own sausage, or whatever you call it. So that's pretty much all for now. The only thing that is left is the aspirin. So the final step is to get something and just smash these. Oops, I made this wet already. So I actually, you know what, you don't need to. What I was going to do is I was going to use something like this to make it like powder, but it's not really needed, because when it gets wet, like you can see here, I spill some vinegar, I think, whatever, and it's already like wet powder. So there is no need to worry right now. Just throw it in here. That's why I said it's very, very simple, because you just throw everything together. It's very easy, nothing to worry about. And I really hope that you will try this and let me know, because I like it very much. Maybe because I like vinegar, but for this time of the year it's really perfect, because it's something you can serve when you eat dinner. Of course, people here drink rakia. This is some kind of our like locally and even homemade whiskey. We call it rakia, and that's the best part of it. That's all from me now. I showed you this. I showed you the version that is completed, and again, because you can make more, and you can put it in jars after let's say for 3-4 days, and it can stay for the whole winter. So yeah, if you like it, again, give it a thumbs up.